Hello everyone, how you all doing? It's the Daily Joker 77 back at you with another movies review. Hi. I have to start naming it what it should be. Movies review hide the series. We're gonna start there. Today, let's start there today. It's movie reviews hide the series. We're doing Iron Man 3 today. I'm doing Iron Man 3 because it's been just locked and loaded, just haven't really recorded it yet until now. It feels good to go back to the MCU. It feels really good. Instead of the multiversal stuff, which was a bit of a headache. Let's see. I don't know what app. Well, the next one, you'll find out. You'll figure it out if you know the movies. I'm like, if you know the movie I'm thinking of, that is next in another multiverse little side quest. As I'll put it, we're doing side quests. When we go off the Sacred Timeline or 616, you'll hear me say that a lot. And this one, when it refers to 616, I refer to it as the Sacred Timeline or 616. Okay, so just get with it. Get with the program. Get with it. Get with the program, people. Hmm. If I lose my train of thought, forgive me. I'm very stoned. I'm just looking at the pack of edibles. I'm like, I could have a lot more fun with two. And I remember how that went. Oh, I can feel the first one hitting now. If I take another one, oh boy. I'm just looking at my script, people. Looking at the script. Okay, I'm looking at the script. God damn it. So if I'm looking down, I'm just looking at the script. Like, I'll hold up this. Oh. Hold the notepad. Damn. Anyway, where is it going with this? Right. I have to also say the episode from now on too. That should be helpful because this is episode 123. 123 episodes so far. Wow. That's nuts. I think I started this series with 47 meters down. What? Oh, God. How many years ago did I start when I was... What? I'm thinking now. This is getting me thinking. When was my first movie review? Was that back in... I don't know, 2015? 2017? I'll fact check that later and get back to you. Get back to you. Get back with you on that one. You know, turns on TV. We're you know what I'm about to do? I'm gonna fact check when I started this series. We're gonna go to the first review ever, 47 meters down. We're gonna look it up on channel. Wow. Oh my god, this is hilarious. I love when I do side quests. Alright, let's see. Before you're 7 meters down. 7 years ago when I started this. 7 years ago. It's been 7 years and 123 episodes. Can you believe it? 7 years ago. So that was... How many years ago? 7. So... Oh, 2019. 2019. Yeah, 2019. Wow. I'm sorry, just itchy. Wow. 7 years so far, man. 7 years of this, dude. Dang. Why is my silver still on? My god. Technology evades me sometimes. Sometimes I just don't understand technology, but I'm really liking how my phone is recording the videos. I think I'll stick with it because it's recording. I found out it's 1080p. It has never been that clear on the channel before, and that's impressive. I'd love to film in 4K. That'd be even awesomer. Even more awesome. Brain is high. Alright. So, we're gonna have a little MCU deep dive right here. I'm gonna go back to my TV, back to YouTube, look at the playlist. And then we're gonna see What's missing in the gaps of the timeline of the multiverse marathon I'm putting together with my reviews. Alright, so far I've done Captain America the First Avenger. Okay, so now I know I'm missing Captain Marvel. Technically, Fantastic Four First Steps is in the 60s, so it can go before Captain Marvel, so it's technically the second in the timeline now. Alright, so so it's gonna go Captain America the First Avenger, now it's gonna go Captain Marvel till I film the review of Fantastic Four First Steps, because I need to own it and watch it a lot just to understand the plot. Even just a simple recap would be nice. I can't remember it all. It's a lot to remember in that short amount of time. It was a lot. But I've done X-Men Origins Wolverine. Happened in the 70s, so we started in 42, I believe. 1970 something with X-Men Origins Wolverine. I can't remember what Google said when I looked it up. Basically, I've done X-Men Apocalypse. So what we're missing right now, something else we're missing in the timeline is X-Men First Class, so I have to do that one. I have to fill in the gap with X-Men Days of Future Past. What else am I missing? Oh, God. I'm missing Captain... Okay, we're just gonna fill in the gaps. Captain Marvel after X-Men Apocalypse is right there with it. Right there. Perfect example of the timeline just stacking up nicely. You'll find out. It has a nice ring to it. So it'd be Fantastic Four First Steps, and then blah blah blah. Oh, X-Men First Class, right? Fantastic Four First Steps happens after First Class in '64. So there you go. So I've already covered Blade after Captain Marvel. Now I'm missing X-Men from 2000. From 2000, right? So we've gotten to Blade in 1998, right? So now, right, that was 1998. My bad, it was set in 1998. And Captain Marvel, I think, happens before Blade in the timeline, if I'm getting that setting right. Then we get into, Spider-Man 2. Oh, wow, I have to review the Hulk from 2003, so I'm missing another one. I haven't seen that in so long. I'm just going to cover what I know in the timeline that I have left to go so far. If I'm not wrong, there weren't any movies in 2001 from Marvel that came out, as far as I can tell, so Spider-Man is the next one. That's true. Alright, let's think after Spider-Man. Let's think what else came out recently after that. Daredevil. I didn't do Daredevil yet. For the director's cut, I have to review the director's cut of Daredevil. Have not done that yet. Oh, I know what I'm missing. So, Daredevil. Then I covered Blade 2. Then I covered X-Men, X2, X-Men United. That was a fun one. Ooh, the first Blade movie, man, that one's taken off. The reviews, the views are nuts on that one. Dang, just looking up all the view count, like Lord. I would say out of all the MCU reviews, I'd say Blade is the highest viewed one. That's nuts. X-Men 2. What is X-Men? Where's the time? Where in the timeline are we right now? Oh, we're getting into the mid 2000s here so far. Like, we're getting into, like, Spider-Man 2, the extended version. Technically, I went over it, so yeah. Technically, that's what I remembered I went over right there. After Spider-Man 2, I believe Blade Trinity would be immediately after that. I just reviewed it, so it is after Spider-Man 2. I can always look up the marathon right now. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to go over the ones I've covered, and then we'll go over what I'm missing from the timeline. So, I've done The Punisher, done Spider-Man 3. I should have done... I did do the editor's cut. Yep, I reviewed the editor's cut. 420, obviously, that was Ghost Rider, and that was a fun one. I loved doing Ghost Rider. That was so fun. 420 special and everything, man. 420 special. Ugh, no way. That was a fun 420 special, dude. That was fun. That was fun. Oh, that was so fun. Wow, that was a can't believe it was almost a year ago. Jeez. That was my 420 special, dude. Wow, I haven't even gotten to the review. I'm just covering what I've done so far. So I've done the first Iron Man, I've done the second Iron Man, I've done Avengers, The Amazing Spider-Man, reviewed Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance, the Wolverine, the extended version, I believe. I must have done the that thing, yeah, that thing right there, yeah, that was that thing, yeah. I did that. Did the theatrical cut of the Wolverine, that's right. That's right. Okay. Then I did Captain America the Winter Soldier, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Avengers Age of Ultron, Captain America Civil War. Wow, so let me see what phases are almost done. Let's see, we're missing phase one, we're just missing the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, we're missing Thor. Oh god, what else? Yep, I already covered what I'm missing in the other phase one parts. We're missing Elektra, the director's cut. We're missing Punisher Warzone. Intent. What else are we missing for phase one? What am I missing here, dude? What is missing from this timeline? What is missing from the marathon, dude? Shit, I'm so close. I'm so close to figuring this out. I'm so close to figuring this out. What if my marathon comes up next after Iron Man 2? Oh my god, it is coming back to me. Let's see. Here, let me go over what I compiled together as a very logical, compressed marathon of the Marvel Cinematic Universe plus the multiverse titles that are not MCU Sacred Timeline. They're just different universes and just fun to watch and order. It's fun. Alright, so let's look at the marathon here, the multiversal marathon here. Alright, so I was right. So it's gonna go Captain America the First Avenger, X-Men's First Class, and then it's gonna go Fantastic Four First Steps. Then I missed Dark Phoenix. Oh man, I haven't reviewed that one, have I? I don't think I did. We'll find out if I did or not. We'll find out. So the ones I haven't done is X-Men First Class. I haven't done Fantastic Four First Steps. I have not done Days of Future Past, Dark Phoenix, Captain Marvel. Oh, I have done X-Men. I haven't done Daredevil. I have not done Elektra, the first Fantastic Four movie, X-Men Last Stand. I haven't done Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer. Oh, this is phase one. Oh, thank God, good. And right, I was missing Punisher Warzone and Incredible Hulk from phase one. Okay. So let's look at phase two. Is that phase one still? What the hell? What the hell, brother? Cinematic Multiverse. There it is. That's why I named the marathon. Marvel Cinematic Multiverse. Alright, Thor The Dark World. I have not done that one. I'm doing Iron Man 3, so check. I've done Wolverine. I've done Captain America the Winter Soldier. I've done Amazing Spider-Man 2. Did I do Guardians of the Galaxy? No, I haven't yet, have I? I don't remember ever reviewing Guardians of the Galaxy or Volume 2. I've done Age of Ultron. I need to review Ant-Man. If I haven't already. No, I have not. I need to review Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four. With, yeah, the one we don't talk about, but I'm gonna have to talk about it anyway, kind of thing. Captain America Civil War, done that one. I need to review Black Widow, Spider-Man Homecoming, Deadpool, reviewed Black Panther. I reviewed Doctor Strange. I have not done Thor Ragnarok. I have reviewed Venom. I need to review Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse. That counts. It counts as a multiverse title, and I own it. So, of course, I'm gonna put it into the marathon. Then I have not done Deadpool 2. I have reviewed Ant-Man and the Wasp. I reviewed Avengers Infinity War. I reviewed Avengers Endgame. I have not reviewed Shang-Chi. I reviewed Spider-Man Far From Home. The Eternals have not reviewed it. I've reviewed Venom. I have not reviewed Venom Let There Be Carnage. I've not reviewed that one. I've reviewed Spider-Man No Way Home. I reviewed Morbius. I also reviewed Multiverse of Madness, Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. I have not reviewed Thor Love and Thunder. I have not reviewed Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I reviewed Deadpool and Wolverine have not reviewed Captain America Brave New World yet, which I should review that soon, because I own it and I've seen it a billion fucking goddamn times and I can recite it on memory. I can literally tell you the plot without even have to look at a script. I can follow it that easily, because it's not that much to remember, honestly. It was a short runtime, so not much. I have not reviewed New Mutants, or Did I review New Mutants? Did I? Okay, I know what's missing from the timeline in my actual digital collection. Physical, I know what's missing. Forgive me. So I reviewed Iron Man 3 today. Okay, so that one's already in the books. Cool. Let me go back to blah, 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 order on my playlist. Let me see. History. Oof. Playlists. Let's go to MCU reviews. Alright, have I reviewed the New Mutants? Let's check. So what am I missing here? Okay, good. Looking good. Oh, I did review Brave New World. I'm so sorry, I totally forgot. Oh my god, I forgot! Oh my god! Oh my god, I forgot! Oh my god, that's funny. I fucking forgot. I'm that high and I forgot. Damn. Lord, did I forget that easily. So realistically, I'm not missing much of the timeline. There's a lot to go, but there's not much left to go, really. Until I'm done with this Marvel binge, I'm gonna give you a preview. We're gonna step into the horror genre. Pure horror movies next season. It's gonna just be pure horror movies. Oh, the plans I have for them, yes. Oh, yes. And then the next seasons after that, oh my god. I'm going to finish up Star Wars at some point. And finish up the whole Jurassic saga. And finish that. I'm going to have to add in Rebirth now. Marvel-wise, I have to add in Thunderbolts, the New Avengers, asterisk, the New Avengers. Like I said, I have to add in Fantastic Four First Steps, right? I have to include the Marvels, what's am I missing? Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 at some point. I'm gonna have to review those. What am I missing? The Hulk from 2003. I said that. One. That's what I'm missing too. I have to own the Rogue cut of Days of Future Past, so I just remember that. Gonna have to own that one so I can complete the timeline. What else am I thinking? I know this hasn't gone to the review yet. Just bear with me. This is high thoughts. Just bear with me. I go into side rants and side quests all the time. This is part of me being me. Honestly, this is just me being me. What am I missing? Give me a second. It'll come to me in a minute. It's gonna come back to me in a minute. I don't think I'm really missing much of the MCU right now until, well, I'm gonna get into the shows at some point, but this is just movie reviews. That's safe for the TV shows. So maybe I'll cross over the TV shows and the MCU reviews. I think that'd be really fun. Honestly, I'd have to look back to the series of How I Named the TV Series. How I Named the TV Series reviews. I can't remember if I'm stoned in that or not. I can't really recall. As I have not watched those videos in a while to reminisce. We haven't even gotten to the review, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna take a minute. Side tangent, unside tangent. Oh my god. This is gonna be great. I can't wait for the sleeve to be done. Basically, I'm a side rant, right? Basically, with my tattoo, this shield is gonna be done red, blue. That's all gonna be done. And then down from part of my shoulder, I'd say like right here, right on this part of my shoulder, all the way down to my forearm, halfway down my forearm. It's going to be the Winter Soldier details, that line work, in Vibranium's natural color, which is like a very darkish gray / like a little mix with black hues, but it's mostly glowing blue. So we're going to do the line work in blue. It's going to look like it's lit up. I can't wait. It's going to be so cool. And then here's a piece of resistance. The Chef's kiss. I'm combining the Infinity Gauntlet's Uru metal with vibranium and getting the chrome shine out of it with some black, some gold, bronze, some chrome to fuse the Winter Soldier's arm with the power of the Infinity Stones on my knuckles and my thumb and the back of my hand. Yes. Oh yes, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, back to my side rant about my tattoo sleeve. Oh. I can't wait, it's gonna be so painful. Here's the next step after the next color session is the gauntlet. Okay, so right here, so basically just imagine that, like, basically that is the closed fist, basically, of the gauntlet, right? So, good thing I'm doing it on my left arm because it would look weird the other way around. On the right hand, it just doesn't feel right. And the Winter Soldier's arm is on the left. Natural choices to go with the Infinity Gauntlet, not the Nano Gauntlet. So, take the concept of the line work of the Winter Soldier's details on his arm, right? And then combine the details of the gauntlet. Oh my god, my artist is taking my concept and applying it to the already outlined design we settled on in the beginning. There's a lot of fucking room in my arm to fit a lot of detail, so we're going to use that space and do that. So the next session after the color session is going to be the outline of the gauntlet, coloring in the stones, and then color session after that is going to be painful. My whole wrist is going to be covered. My knuckles are going to be covered. The back of my hand will be covered. We're debating the fingers, if we are going to tattoo those or not. We're debating it. I think after my knuckles, honestly, I'm going to stop there with the tattoo following gravity. I'm going to stop the design there and just cut it off at my knuckles. Stop there. Do the colors. She took the entire concept that I drew of the entire sleeve and applied it. She's applying it. But yeah, obviously inspiration is the shield over there. That was my inspiration of the design. I love this Captain America shield. It's so detailed, and that's me, detail-oriented. And she got the divots right and the shield lined up with the star points. The stars look phenomenal. It still looks a little silverish. It's got that, what's that property of metal that gets it shine? It starts with an R. Fuck. What is that term she used? What is that term? Started with an R. I can't find the term. How the metal gives it shine in the picture. That's what she described as the reference for the colors. She showed me 3 options and I picked the one that looks nice and shiny. Iridescent. That's what she said. It was containing an R. I just forgot it wasn't an R at the beginning. My bad. Iridescent metal property is what she went for. It's the way it gets its shine, right? So see how it like reflects and stuff like that. Oh, it looks beautiful. This first, and I really got to moisturize this arm because I gotta save soon, man. Oh yeah, so it's gonna look mostly chrome on like the back of my hand. You know, my thumb is gonna have like the tattooed on time stone. I think it's gonna go right about here or somewhere on the knuckle of my thumb. Yeah, basically the knuckles are gonna be. Let's see, what was the order? Good quiz. The Power Stone, right, was the first one he collected. So the Power Stone automatically goes on the knuckle of my index finger, and then my middle finger is going to be the Space Stone, and it's reality. How'd it go? Soul, time, then mind. So it's gonna look beautiful, and they're all colored in. They're gonna look like they're glowing. You've got the fractions of like how the stones show dimension. God, I drew that beautifully. I think I'm gonna love the time stone, especially because it's gonna look sick. It's gonna have like that big plate like it did on the Infinity Gauntlet, but it's gonna look like the Winter Soldier just like designed it himself, kind of thing. They integrated all the properties of the stones, the Uru metal. Nerdy thought here about this, right? Think of vibranium, right? Not titanium like it was originally made in the for the Winter Soldier's first appearance. It was instead, think if it was vibranium the entire time. It was made of vibranium the entire time, and then in the process they just added metal and just molded it. They fucking mold it, right? As a nerdy thought here in my concept. Then all the Infinity Stones are collected, and then they just fuse it into his arm. So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I looked it up, and it's a theory that I had. Vibranium, hear me out, is like a battery in this scenario. It takes the gamma radiation perfectly. No problem. It would not give off any hints of radiation because the Ur metal would be combined with vibranium. It absorbs that. Then it absorbs the energy of the snap. So you can have him. You're not going to destroy that arm. He is not going to die from the snap because it wouldn't burn him. The energy of the stones would be contained like they were in the gauntlet, and then the vibranium would just absorb the energy, recharge it. Unlimited snapping for whatever the fuck you want at that point, because the Infinity Stones have endless energy now. They're not going to burn the user at this point. Ooh! Bucky with the power of the Infinity Stones, my guy. I have another idea, right? So, you know, Cap's straps on his suit, right? So what I'm thinking of doing, wrap that around my back like I have the shield on my back, right? I want to do some Captain America stuff for my my chest as well. I'm gonna combine that with the Punisher skull, the star right there, right? Combine it with the Punisher skull. I think I drew a concept of that actually. I think I did. I think I drew it. Ugh, let's look for it another time. Basically, I could have been halfway through this review by now, but I'm going to a side tangent. I think this is fun as hell right now. Before I get to the review, I'm just leveling with you guys. I'm high as hell. Jesus, I'm high as hell. I'm stoned, man. If I can't focus on this, oh, we're doomed. So, yeah, this is technically an MCU review. I'm just going to get into a side rant, okay? This is a side rant completely. Alright, side rant over. Let's jump right into it. Into the review now. We're gonna jump into it in 3, 2. Okay. Side rant over. Side rant's over, so here we go. Breathe and just feel the nostalgia with this one and have fun. So, we now return to the Sacred Timeline, or Earth 616. Our favorite character, Tony Stark, is going to go through a lot since the Battle of New York aftermath, right? So let's just talk about that at some point, right? This is just the summary of like what to expect. This is like a pitch. Summarize it into a pitch kind of thing. Right? PTSD, anxiety plague him, of course. To the point of obsession, the Mandarins introduced a new technology. I should have reviewed this around Christmas, but fuck it. Those original plans are reviewed on Christmas last year, but that didn't go down that way. Alright, here we go. Before we get started, you know what to do. Grab your blunts, your joints, your pipe, your bong, pen, edibles, and dabs. Smoke and eat your edibles, right? Eat your vegetables, eat your edibles. Oh my god, throwing me in this sesh as we journey into the MCU. Nice. Alright, you guys ready for this? Let's dive into it. Let's start Act 1. If I split them into acts, did I? I did not. So this is Act 1 as far as I remember. That is Act 1 because this thing was just a jumbled mess. Well, change the color in here. Oh yeah. Here we go. Come on, change colors, son of a bitch. Come on, there we go. Oh, I like that. Good thing the pen that I wrote with was black. Good call on my side. You know, the Sacred Timeline dictates purple. Don't it? Little shades of purple here and there, like a brightish to like very dark purple. Oh, beautiful. So, Here we go. Oh, God, this is gonna bring back memories. Oh, this is an interesting movie. It's 2 hours, 10 minutes. We have a long review ahead of us, folks, because I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost 6 pages, 5.5. Dang. That's my script. Damn. I need to recompile this and reorganize it. Jesus almighty. Tony recalls a New Year's Eve party in 1999. Fair. He meets Maya Henson, who is working on a new serum called Extremis. I remember now. Okay, let's dive into that, right? So this is where he also met Yinsen, didn't he? He did. Yes, he did. He met Yinsen in this party. This must have been after the conference that he had that Yinsen recall they met at. And then he just might have been invited to the party or whatever, right? Cool. That's good tying together the lore. That's good world building right there. Sweet. Love how Marvel does that. Love it. Love it. Oops, that was ripped off. Oh, shite. What was this review under? Oh, no, that was just theme park stuff. Never mind. Back to the review, brain. Come on. Reconfigure. Whoop. Right back. Thank you, brain. Very high brain right now. Okay. So we've mentioned Extremis. It's a super soldier serum that is supposed to heal you from grievous injuries, but you have to keep taking it to stay stable, otherwise you go explode because it's unstable. And rage and stress can trigger it, from what I remember, to be volatile in the human chemistry. The body just can't handle it. I mean, this is even in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with the centipede thing that was on people's arms, injecting the Extremis. That was cool as hell. Ooh, that was cool. It's curable. We'll find that out. It's curable. You can get it extracted from you once it's in your system. So like Pepper, we'll get into that later. She was given Extremis, so we'll get into that at some point. Sorry, spoilers if you haven't seen it before, but it can't be spoilers at this point, so screw the spoilers. Okay, here we go. So remember Aldrich Killian? You're gonna remember that for a while. He abruptly stops them at the elevator. So Maya and Tony are trying to have alone time. Kind of have alone time. Oh fuck, I'm losing my shit. That was funny. He offers to partner with Tony, that's right, and he's trying to introduce him to AIM, Advanced Idea Mechanics. This is going to come up a lot in this movie, honestly, if I remember. Obviously, Tony rejects the offer, as we know, and Aldrich is left alone on the roof, just, thinking about stuff, man. Thinking about stuff. Yeah, he was rejected right there. He was crippled, really trying to get his idea off the ground, So, yeah, that's gonna bite him in the ass later. Alright, now we're in present day, 6 months after the Battle of New York. Fair. So Thor of the Dark World comes before this. Fair. Okay. Next part of the plot, please. Sounds like, por favor. Alright. And then Tony's suffering from PTSD anxiety attacks. Fair. I understand that completely. Completely understand it. It's been to where he's obsessing about building new suits, and it's getting in the way of his relationship. I mean, at some point, the Mark 42 armor, I can't remember what part of the movie this was. It was probably he was having a nightmare because of the Battle of New York, and when he was coming down the wormhole, right, he was having a nightmare, then the Mark 42 activated and almost attacks Pepper one night, so that kind of caused a wedge right there, which, god damn, understandable. Jesus. Understandable. Let's see. Oh yeah, because he's building the Iron Legion to protect the world and Pepper. The Ten Rings have resurfaced. The Mandarin is behind attacks. The president is trying to do something about this, and he can't because the Mandarin is hard to track. And then War Machine is going to eventually look for him as the Iron Patriot now. We'll get into that later. Happy is badly injured after an extremist attack. That's right. Yeah, Happy was trying to stop the extremist explosion, and he was. So Tony was kind of pissed. I don't know who to be, and they threatens the Mandarin on TV. Gives him the home address too. So the Mandarin's response is, let's blow the fuck up out of his house, kind of thing. Let's just blow it the fuck up. Destroy it. Utterly. Irreplaceably. And hey, I'm relaxed right now. I don't care what I'm wearing. I'm comfortable. Fuck. It's like, I'm sure you're comfortable too. If you're in a tank top and sweatpants, I'm sure you'd be comfortable too. Yeah, they just destroyed Tony's house. And Tony transfers the armor, the Mark 42, to Pepper, gets badly damaged when he has to use it, and he gets dragged underwater, right? And then Jarvis is able to help him out of that scenario. That was cool. The AI, Jarvis's AI was just interesting. Or processing you, my bad. He wasn't AI. Ultron was the first AI in the MCU. That was Ultron. Wow. Damn, that's creepy. Basically, he escapes in the Mark 42 and he lands in Tennessee according to the flight plan for his investigation. I skipped a part of the plot. God damn it. Tony was investigating with the forensics, like, type layout of the crime scene kind of thing. That was cool as hell. That was one of the coolest parts of it. And, I skipped that. He was looking into the evidence. Then he found Tennessee somehow. I can't remember how, so I forgot about that. My bad. Bad brain, bad. High brain, bad. His armor was lacking power because he had to use it up when he was fighting the helicopters and shit. He can't get back to California, and he's believed to be dead. And then he meets a kid named Harley. It's played by Ty Simpkins, who you'll remember from Insidious, and especially the recent one, which is pretty damn scary. I would love to review that at some point. I really want to dive more into Insidious as well. That's a little preview, I think, of season 9. It's just going to be straight up horror movies. It's probably going to be I'm going to aim for October. Maybe sooner. Who knows? We'll see. And my handsome was there when the mansion was attacked. I forgot to mention that. Sorry. My bad. Oh, yeah, yes. So Harley's a really intelligent kid. He's good with technology and shit like that. So Tony investigates an extremist bombing that has similarities to one in California. The one that Happy was injured in. That's right. Right. So Tony investigates, and Harley's watching the Mark 42 armor, charge it up and shit like that, get it back in working shape. He's talking about the reflection panels, right, that the shield helicarriers had. Tony applied that to his armors. That would have been interesting. That would have been a sick-ass camouflage type deal. Was it one of the armors they created for the Iron Legion that had reflective panels? God damn it, I can say it now. Jesus. Oh, I can't wait for my tattoos. So, yeah, we'll get into tattoos another day. That's another video for another day. Alright, so the Mandarin sends his minions. Brandon and Savon. And Savin, sorry. Let's see, so he's attacked by them, and then he's able to destroy, yeah, he makes one of them explode with microwave, like a grenade, essentially. The building blows up, and then, Brand went with it. Seven makes it from the repulsor attack that Tony does. He survives it. For now. I'm so fucking stoned. Jesus, this is gonna be a long review. We're not even in the second act. No, we're not in the third act yet. Jeez, how many more do I have to go? Oh, I'm not done yet. This is gonna be a long one. This is gonna be past an hour, I believe. Whew, I'm not even done. We got a lot to go. Tony tracks the Mandarin to Miami and discovers that Trevor Slattery, an actor, is behind the facade. Yes. So, we have to remember Aldrich Killian. I forgot he's not disabled anymore, and he was flirting with Pepper, showing her extremis how the brain works, and blah, 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 blah. Flirting, punch, because that would be my response. Beat the snot out of someone flirting with a girl. That would be my response, Jesus. Yup. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Beat the snot out of him. Oh, Alright. He's using Killian's using extremis to not be disabled. He captured Tony and Pepper at some point, so, you know. Where's I going? Did I miss a part here? Where did I... Oh, boy. I'm looking at plot. Hold up a minute. I skipped a part. I don't think I know where I skipped. So, Rhodey and Tony, if I remember right. Rhodey joins them. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Am I getting ahead of myself? Okay, hold on. I got ahead of myself. So, Tony and Rhodey, I believe Iron Man, yeah, Tony was using the remote headset to operate the Mark 42. He kills Savin on the President's plane. The President was captured in the Iron Patriot armor now. I was skipping ahead. Oh my god. I was skipping ahead. Oh no. Getting so far ahead of myself. This is funny as hell. Forgetting something. Okay. Right. So, this is after Tony got the armor working again. So, Tony gets captured. I'm gonna skip backward. Rewind a little bit here. I'm sorry, I jump ahead sometimes. My bad. Follow the plot, my dude. Pepper's getting extremis intravenously into her vein, through an IV. So she's being injected with the shit. Aldrich Killian. He's revealed to be the Mandarin, honestly. And yeah, I'm looking at the script here. And then he kills Maya Hansen after she tried to save Tony. James Rhodes, now Iron Patriot, not War Machine anymore for the time being, has been tracking the Mandarin, so he gets captured eventually by Savin, who is now in the Iron Patriot armor. He's trying to get the President from Air Force One, and then Tony was able to intervene at some point. That's when he was able to save everybody but the President's Iron Patriot armor, and he's captured. So there you go. President Ellis, I mean. They were able to get Rhodey out of the suit because Aldrich was using his extremis power to heat up the titanium, which is incredibly resistant to heat. Jeez. Woo, so is tungsten, but titanium's pretty light, so no wonder Tony makes his armor made of titanium and shit. No wonder it's incredibly resistant to bullets too. I mean, Adam Savage tested it. That was cool. The Mark II armor's made of titanium purely. He just made titanium plates, and bam! It just, I don't know if it can stop rifle. It can stop rifle rounds if it's thick enough. It can. Titanium's pretty resistant. Okay, it's subject for another day. Sorry, I was getting into the science. I'm bad. Okay. Okay. Right. So let's get to the. Let's wrap this up, shall we? I'm too stoned for this. I need to play video games, man. Damn, or just watch something and just relax. So, Gillian is now at the Roxxon Oil Banded facility. And then he obviously intends to kill President Ellis on TV, right? Rhodey and Tony stop him with the Iron Legion, obviously. So, Pepper is still in the facility where she's been captured, still injected with the extremists, and Tony's trying to save her, and then boom, shit explodes, right? As usual in these movies. God damn. So then, Tony thought he blew up Killian with the Mark 42, and then after he cut off his arm with a, I believe, titanium or vibranium. No, he never used vibranium in a sense. He never did. It's titanium blade. So in curse slice. It's like slice. Pepper falls to her apparent death. Okay, fair. That was it. That was before he fought Killian and killed himself. I was ahead of myself. God damn it. Sorry, I was ahead of myself. No, I'm correct. Oh, right. And then Killian was killed by Pepper after she shot a missile from the gauntlet that she used in the Mark. What was that? The Mark 8? Or the Mark 7? No, it was the Mark 8. That's right, it was the Mark 8. Or something. I can't remember which armor it was that she used, but I think it was the Mark 8, I believe. Had to have been. Would have loved to see the resurgence of the Mark 6, but it was blown up. Damn it, that's my favorite armor. Would love to cosplay it one day. That'd be fun. Pepper survives, kills Killian. Tony tells Jarvis to destroy the suits. Pepper is cured of the extremists. Tony has the shrapnel removed from his heart and throws the arc reactor in the ocean. Yeah. No, there we go. He gets by Iron Man. Yada. We go into the Avengers, Age of Ultron. Shortly, not too much longer after Iron Man 3. At some point. Yeah, that's all I got. I mean, so this concludes the Iron Man trilogy. Next, we find a Punisher variant and conclude that universe. So I will have to write a script for Punisher Warzone. That's what's up next, ladies and gentlemen. Punisher Warzone. We're going to review that next. And, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Enjoy your high.